Good morning, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Firewood Doctor. I'm going to be giving this cherry to the guy that did a lot of cleanup work, raking up bark and stuff and helping get things tidied up, splitting debris, and then he helped me do that one splitting video. So I'm going to give him a little extra bonus because he did more work than I thought he'd be able to get done, and he just kept chugging along. So yeah, get this cherry loaded up. Rained the other day, so it's a little throws down. And then I got these box elder logs to take care of. I'm going to be running probably the Timber Pro later to cut those up at some point. Then I got to restock the roadside stand. I think I'll do that first before I do any cutting, so I might not get to cut those in this video. We'll see. This cherry smells something wonderful. Whenever cherry is split or it gets wet and is drying, it just lets off the most sweet smell you can get from firewood. Move my tailgate truck bed gap cleaning stick out of the way. And not much has been going on here lately. I did a little bit of a video dump just so I could get the videos out and stuff. So I had a problem with one of the songs, pieces of electronic dance techno type music. They kept putting a copyright claim, so I had to make sure which one it was. So I had videos set out for like 2.5 weeks or so. Now I'm only a week ahead because I did a video every day this week. Well, released one. So yeah, that's why I had a lot of videos this past week. And now, well, you'll see it, well, past week, meaning, you know, this is week-old news by the time you see it. So there'll be gaps in videos since you've seen it. So basically 2 weeks ago, I had all those videos released in a week. So alright, let's speed things up, get this wood chucking. little mishap here in the woodyard. That caution roll fell over. I'm thinking maybe it bumped it when putting the logs up here, but does not look that way. Maybe the ground shifted, you know, with a freeze or thaw, and it tipped over. So, well, I'm just gonna wheelbarrow it from here to over there. So I'm gonna be restocking the rack. So let's get going. Well, there we have it, folks. I got everything restocked, the 2 4-foot racks and the 4 $20 racks. I'm almost out of that oak, the red truck that came up in the end of that one video segment. He bought a full face cord, so yeah, that was an extra Benjamin in my pocket, which is nice. Uncle Benjamin, that's my favorite uncle. I'd like to have a few more uncles like that. Come visiting every weekend. But I wouldn't be able to keep up, so. But yeah, we got flurries, if you can't see it. Either that or it's kind of like a fluffy sleet. So it's that time of year. It sucks. It's got a breeze, and it's cloudy and just damp, cold. I'm probably the second most miserable man on the planet right now. But yeah, I'm glad I got this restocked. Yeah, I can't believe that wood pile just tipped over again. This time a different section of it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it was like a whole couple of face cords worth. No, it was just like maybe half a face cord tipped over. So I was just pulling from there for inventory to restock, and then I had the inventory so that guy could get a face cord. He was going to just get a couple of the $50 racks and then call it good, but it's like, I just restocked him. Like, well, I can load you up right over here with the oak. So he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's better than the cherry. That cherry lights and burns good, but it burns up fast. So he said he had some oak left, and as we were stacking and stuff, or when he left, anyway, said, yeah, he starts the fire with cherry, then to get the oak going, because cherry lights and takes off a little faster than oak does, and that's all good. That's a good way to go, is have a mix of woods. You have your easier burning wood for light heating days, or better flame if you want the ambiance of a good fire, and then you switch over to the good stuff like oak or hickory or locust. I'm not going to give that hickory away that I got in that pile. Now I'm giving it away at the price of oak. That stuff's going to be pricey because it's hard to come by around here. In other parts of the state, Well, as thick as weeds, almost. It grows like oak does around here. Is like around here, all I see is oak and pine, white pine. And there's a random birch. There might be a maple or two here and there, but pretty much red and white oak and white pine. And then depending on who planted or where it is, you might have a random red pine. But yeah, around here is mostly oak, so it's the most common most common tree in the woods. In other pockets in the area, it's heavy in silver maple or maple in general, and so it varies. So it's a good variety when the fall of the year. But as far as heating goes, yeah, I'd definitely go with a lighter wood like cherry or ash, something that's really light to relatively light to get the fire going, and switch over to the oak or hickory or locust, the good stuff, when you want heat to last. You want heat and you want it to last. But the upside to that is you can get up more often and get another beer or another glass, whatever, or mix another drink, whatever you're drinking. You can get up and stretch your legs, and go get another drink. Except this time of year I don't drink much anyway, because it's more of a summer thing for me. But the right time, right season, the right mood, I'll have a few yet. But if I only can have my own fireplace, I could have if I could have a fireplace where I'm at, that'd be nice. I could enjoy my own supply of beer and firewood all year, a twofer. So that's it for this video, folks. Till next time, take care, get out there, do something, have fun doing it.